Hey, so I get this question all the time, and it's actually pretty interesting, and I'm going to share with you some intel here that I don't talk about very often. So first of all, how I actually started working with these high-profile billionaires, multimillionaires, is by cold calling them. Yep. I have always known a lot of models and beautiful women, and they usually dated those guys. And so in the beginning of my business, when I was like struggling to get clients, to get men to pay an actual fee that would cover everything I do, I was meeting a lot of men that wanted deals and didn't really want to pay any money, yet they always wanted to date the models, right? So then I decided to make a list. I Googled and I was like, most eligible bachelors, billionaire bachelors in Los Angeles or whatever. And then when I'd go and I'd meet with my model friends, or interview a woman from the database that I had scouted and found, I would whip out my list and say, oh, by the way, do you know any of these guys? And then they'd look and they'd go, yeah, I know him and him and him. And I would say, well, if you give me their number, I will call them. I will never reveal how I got their information. There's a lot of trust happening here, let me tell you, on their part. And thank God for that. And I said, and then if they sign with me, I'll give you a referral fee, which is actually still the case. I still give hefty referral fees. FYI, I don't cold call anymore at all. But yes, I give very hefty referral fees, 20% of what I sign the client for. So if you ever know of a guy that would be an amazing client, and I may not work with him, I may decide he's not for me. But if I do, then I give you 20% of what I sign him for. That's a standard thing. I'm fair. I win, you win. You know what I mean? But anyway, and so these days it's all referrals. But I started by cold calling these billionaires. These girls would give me the phone numbers for actual billionaires. And I'm telling you right now, names you would know and recognize, very much so, from billionaires to huge movie stars. And, I'm so grateful to all those women. And the thing is, I made one call and either those guys were into it or they weren't, and I never called them again. So I've never been one of those matchmakers that's like desperate and calling and that doesn't work for me. These days it's all referrals, so I don't do outreach. I never pursue my clients, never. I'm picky that way. I just want somebody to refer somebody that they think is awesome, and just need somebody to be more of a screener and a gatekeeper and look out for their best interests. And these days, that's how that works. So yeah, that's the story of that.